Welcome to this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This is a game I used to play back in the day, but Magic was just better. I figure, you know what, why not two friends who excel at playing Magic? We should try playing with each other. So I have my good friend Cade here, and
Hi.
yes, and we are going to play Master Duel, and we're going to see how that goes.
Great.
Aren't you excited?
By the way, your intro is spectacular. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ebbs of Mana, yes.
Duel. We're gonna play some Ebbs of Mana.
Yes, we are. Way better than my intro, let's just say. Alright, you know what? Let's stop talking and, let's do what they say in anime. Let's let our cards do the talking, and let's duel.
It's Heart of the fucking Cards, bitch.
You know what? It's time to play a children's card game that decides the fate of the world.
Was it truly a children's card game at that point? Because I feel like that, if they had a manga, which I'm pretty sure they do.
You know
It'd
what?
be a lot worse. What?
I will take that.
Because if I remember correctly, there was.
Oh yeah, the manga was a lot darker in the beginning.
Yeah, so he just said to be like, oh yeah, what's in my hand?
Alright, show me what you got, boo-boo.
Wait, who's first?
You!
Me?
Yeah.
I have no idea what any of these do because I play Magic. These are obviously traps. Shut up, me. Don't say what's in the hand. Okay, what is this? Burger. Target monster. Your monster opponent control. I
love it.
Listen, I went through the tutorial and I have no idea what I'm doing. But that guy seems really cool.
All right.
And I'm gonna put this down. And look at the back of the sleeve. It's so
Oh yeah,
good.
nice.
It's so good. I'm gonna end, and then you can go, good sir.
Alright, I will draw for my turn.
You will eat your card.
I will.
Eat it.
Standby phase? I
If
will.
you put it on the battlefield, there better be teeth marks on it.
Major teeth marks.
What is that? Wait, hold on. What is that? Let me see what that is. I can't see what it is if you're gonna tell me no, because then I can't take an action. Oh my goodness. I just want to see what your monster is. I just want to see what your. I hate this already. I hate this.
Oh,
I
you
don't know
activated. Alright.
I don't know what it did, but sure.
Oh,
whatever.
you gained 500. Well, that literally. Alright, so let's set that face down. And set another card face
Oh,
down.
you're going to give me a surprise. Yeah.
I ain't gonna attack you with that shit on.
You should. Why not? Let's fucking do it already. Hello. I don't know what you do, but since I'm a Magic player, I choose you.
Alright, let's see what you do. Let's see what you do.
Hiya!
Alright.
What is this? Oh. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Stop it.
I make it so you activated my trap card.
You're a trap card. Why can't I cast that? Sure, whatever.
Because
I
traps
cast
have
this.
to be face down for one turn before you cast them.
But it wasn't a trap. It was my soul. You know what I'm saying? What's this? What's this do?
I'm loving every minute of this.
Sure, maybe. You confirmed? I don't know what's going on right now. Sure, why not?
I love this.
Oh, look at the fusion!
You're synchro summoning.
They can synchro summon. Yeah!
Oh, what are you?
Yeah!
Oh.
You don't get to have a life of your own. Woo!
Well, damn. Good thing I made it so you can't attack.
I hate you and everything about you. All of you. Battle. 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 Attack. Why?
You can't
Second
attack
main, I
because I activated a trap card.
hate your guts. I mean, I love you. What's going on here?
Don't worry, I love
in
you
my
too.
turn. Yeah! Yeah! This episode's
Alright,
so
turn
weird
change to
ordeal.
me.
She just grunts and yells. Why are you... Dude, you're not allowed to take dumps while you're doing an episode.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you better cork yourself up. Reach
Alright,
our
what's
audience.
this?
I can't believe you would do that in front of them.
Oh, I'm sorry, audience.
Are you, though? You gonna go? By the way, should we talk about some magic stuff or something? I don't know.
Yeah, so how do you feel Magic compares to Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, I don't know. This is the first battle I've actually got into. You know, it was really cool to like fuse like two animal creatures together and have them not, you know, exist anymore. So now they're one creature that they never realized who they were. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna lay this down. Give me a second. Lay him down. Lay him down. Okay. So I am going to put this here. Okay. I don't like how.
Alright.
Let's see. Who are you and who is this? Who are you? So basically, you give all your creatures shroud, basically, that are dragons. So
Essentially,
you.
yes. Oh, that's not very
Yeah.
nice.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, what's this? What's this? What's this do? No way. Yeah.
I think I may have underplayed my hand here.
I'm special. Check this out.
Oh no, what are you doing?
I'm putting out the Ultra Dragon Megalord. When I confuse it with this like jar of jelly, it
Jesus.
becomes a robotic dragon. It's called the Jelly Pumper 9000.
I can
And,
tell, yes.
And he's just the best, right? So I'm gonna go into battle, and he's gonna sit there, and he's gonna swing away.
Alright, swing away. Swing away.
I am what's that do? Anyway, I don't know exactly what that did, but what I can tell you is that I'm winning.
We're
because
both
I
at
just-
8,000 life points.
I don't care how much life you have. Yours is already like set in stone, right?
You know what?
It's like I'm the best Yu-Gi-Oh player in this battle right now.
I love
This is
it.
my first time ever getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, and can I just say that like this is better than Urza or Mishra or hell even like Nico Bolas. Like it's better than anything that Magic has ever made. Okay.
Oh,
I
Lord.
should know.
You're
I
talking
am the best
blasphemy now.
Yu-Gi-Oh player ever. I tap all of my resources. Hey, you're not supposed to do anything until I myself am done explaining about how the best I am
I
about
know.
this game.
Keep
Don't you
explaining.
think?
Keep explaining.
Yeah, I'm so good that I'm gonna counter your crap.
I don't think that counters it. You just wasted it.
That's
Because now you're going to equip it to that.
I am
Now watch
the
this.
best. Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Hell
See how
yeah.
good I am?
I
Hell
love it.
yeah. You know, like, you gotta just sometimes not have any creatures on your battlefield, okay? That is pro tip, guys, pro tip. You
Pro
don't want any
tip.
creatures on your battlefield, okay?
Oh, yeah. Heart of the
Then
cards, that.
That shows that, that you have the strength to take a hit. Yep, that's exactly what it means.
I love it.
You know?
I love it.
It's
Let's see
just-
what your Heart of the Cards
It is
does.
what it is. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. You know, I mean, like, we could just we'll put Captain Shboosh out here, right? Yeah. Can
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
on the battlefield? Thank you.
I
don't-
like it. I like it.
Okay. I just want to let you know I'm very friendly with my robots.
I mean,
I'm.
that's what it would have done you better to put that in defense position since it has 1900 defense.
Well, you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have the best mechanics, but I'm the best at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Okay then. Yeah. All right.
I
Okay.
get
Now I'm
you
gonna
loud
end.
and clear.
It's the end of my turn. All right. Instead of that really dumb, drawn out, stupid bit, uh, um, I don't really have much to say about Yu-Gi-Oh because I haven't really played it. I will say I don't like it so far.
Why don't you like it? What about it?
I don't like to. Okay, this could just be me because I'm into Magic, and I feel like Magic has like a really good, accurate way of like how things work. And I use Magic in like any other card game that I use that goes for a reference on the basics, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that there's no mana to dictate what resources come out. I don't like um, how they have like the numbers that are big, which is not a problem, right? Like you could do whatever like you want with your card game, but I just think it would have been more simplified if it was just smaller numbers
Yeah.
that would slowly add up to being bigger numbers. Um, and their mechanics are just different. I'm not used to them, but like you know how like when you first play a game, within the first like 10 minutes, like you can get a feel of how like you feel about the game. I
Of
I
course.
don't like this because there's just a lot of weird stuff, and I'm not used to it. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like eh.
Well, not only that, but the creators of Yu-Gi-Oh, so Konami, have actually come out and stated that they don't know how they're going to get new players in the game because, again, a lot of decks, if you go first, they pop off and just start doing combos, and if you don't have hand traps or anything like that, it's basically a game over.
Yeah, hell yeah. I am attacking you for 0. You may not fucking lose life, but you surely did die inside. Damn.
You attacked my creature for 1,000. I like that.
Hell yeah, dude. That was so good.
That was beautiful. You go and attack again?
I don't think I can. So,
Your card's creature is twice per turn. This card cannot be destroyed by battle twice per turn. All right.
so I'm
So
just gonna.
go ahead, pass your turn. That's right. Pass it to me.
Yeah, I just don't like the feel of it. I
Is
don't
it-
know like the intricacies of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I can't just be like, oh well, because of this. All I know is that from just playing this, like I just don't like how there's no like thing that really dictates on like what you could put out.
Well,
Right?
of course, there's tribute summons that are like that, or your synchro summons you were doing earlier.
Yeah, but they just feel fucking weird to me, at least.
Well, yeah,
This whole
because
game
again, you're used to Magic, a game where it relies on more, um, I guess, strategy, as it were. And see, that's the thing I like is in Magic, any deck can have the chance to win.
not any deck. If your deck is crap, good luck.
I mean, doesn't matter. You'll still swing at your opponent. So let's do best out of 3. Let Let's see how that goes.
I was so good. Guys, I won that battle. You watched me do it. I laid down the
Yes,
Doom
you
Hammer
did.
like it was my job.
All right,
Uh, you go first.
all right. I will go first. I won't draw because going first you can't draw.
I like how Magic has it where it's like it sounds like everything's complicated, but once you get it, it's like, oh, those all kind of do like what they're supposed to do. And I'm sure Yu-Gi-Oh does that too. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh has a weird roundabout for their cards. I guess I'm going to put um, this guy out. Can you
Yeah,
wait? It's your turn, huh?
yeah.
I'm just looking at my cards, and this one I have is gonna win the whole thing.
All right, I look forward to it. Let's go.
All right, so let's just put, ooh, go, go. Can I? Am I not allowed to cast that guy? I guess not. I guess
See, I
I'll
told
cast
you there's
this
some
guy.
restrictions.
I don't like it, and also I don't want to read the card.
Oh my!
I don't want to read it. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing one small child to a monster, and if you do, it gains attack power equal to the attributed monster's original attack.
I like it.
I'm just gonna end. Yeah. Gosh, I know some Yu-Gi-Oh players gonna come in here and be like, "You don't even know what you're talking about." Yeah, I freaking don't. But guess what? I do for the rest of this episode.
True.
But no, I like. Well, first of all, I guess it would be biased of me to say, right? Because I play Magic, but I feel Magic has a really good system for it. Like, okay, if you look at the basics, you have upkeep, cleanup, draw, main phase, combat, second main phase, end step, and those are all you son of a bitch.
You were saying those are all what? I'm sorry, I'm listening.
I'm just gonna have to hurt you somehow. Oh, my favorite. Just. I know it's the main phase, okay? Just.
Do you though?
Goodness, just put my stuff out there. Oh!
I'm loving every part of this. I just want you to know.
I hate this. I
love every part of this.
I am selecting a monster. What do you not understand? Oh, your opponent's monster? Okay, fine, whatever, sure. Cool, I guess. Makes me so cool. What's this? What's this? What is this? Each time you blah blah blah. Oh, it's about drawing. Yeah, I want to draw. Put it down.
Okay.
Put it down. 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 Put it down.
Shard of
what do we got
green.
here?
Alright, my turn. Alright.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like this game too.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that makes sense too, because like, depending on what card game you play, like obviously you're gonna like that one probably the most, right? If you start out with it and you gel with it. But Magic just has like a lot of stuff that seems confusing, and some cards are really confusing. But for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Just like that slap I just took.
Exactly. Very straightforward.
You know, like it's like trying to remember everything, but also it depends on like what kind of cards you not. Can you just continue? Can you know like put this out there? Yeah, that means
agree.
double the cards, right? Double the cards, right?
Also depends on what you vibe with. I agree with that. For me, I vibe more with the Magic because the art. I'm sorry, but Magic art compared to Yu-Gi-Oh art, there's no comparison.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe the newer art is different, but from what I've seen, it seems like Yu-Gi-Oh is more of like a kid's thing. You know, even though a lot of adults play it. I'm just gonna end my turn, I guess, because I can't find a reason to put this out on the battlefield because it won't let me do it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steven. I'm about to make you drop the soap.
I'm not even holding the soap. Why would I pick it up?
Oh, don't worry. You're about to pick it up.
I ain't picking up no soap, sir. Ain't gonna happen.
Special summon.
I just like. So this tiny little. It looks like it. Oh, look at it! It's so adorable. Look at it! It's so cute. Look at it! Look at it! Oh my God, the Komodo! Oh no! What the hell is that? I wasn't expecting you to put out like a weird like mermaid snake. Okay, I was looking at this like water style Charmander.
Yep.
So Watermander, okay, he's
Yeah.
like adorable
He is
and
adorable.
cute,
See,
and
the Yu-Gi-Oh cards I can admit are cute and everything, but again, when it comes between Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh, like I feel like Magic, depending on what type of deck you play, whether it be red, blue, white, black, or green, you have a chance to win. Whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's whoever's playing more meta at the time,
mhm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta play with like the best strats.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm like looking at the cards trying to figure things out, but I'm not. Dude, I'm not doing this deck justice at all.
neither am I with my deck. It's been years since I played, and we decided to do a, you know, a little change up, do a little gameplay with Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Uh, uh.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh!
It looks
I
like
want
you
to-
activate my trap card.
Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool.
That was very cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it just seems like I don't know, like there's a lot of like you have your spell stuff at the bottom.
Yeah,
Like
your
I-
spell
like
and
I-
trap zone.
Yeah, I really want artifacts. Like I don't know, these are they're not weird, but they feel weird to me if that makes sense. It's just not. Oh my goodness! You know what's funny is that like I want to understand this, but all my brain is saying like, man, I wish this was Magic.
Well, I mean, if you want, we could always do Magic Arena again. We saw how fun that was.
I mean, we could, but also at the same time, God, it's okay. I'm fine. It's good. We're great. We're fine. We're good. We're great. We're great. We're fine. We're good. We're great. I'm doing the best.
Yes, you are. The very best.
This is a good game. Oh, it's so good. I
Oh, so
love
good.
I love how like the cards are so pretty and captivating, and I slapped a deck together that was super good, which was actually the starter deck, but I'm gonna claim that I slapped it together. And no, it totally doesn't suck because I made this deck. So good.
Cries a little. And
Cries
you say
inside.
you claim to be good at card games.
I am. It's just I am not too fond with Yugioh.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Like target one warrior monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Okay, so that brings creatures back to
Yeah.
my hand. This one, if you control a synchro monster, target one monster your opponent controls. Okay. So we'll cast him out.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And then so you
Okay,
can only cast
okay.
one
One-
monster per turn.
One
Okay.
normal summon, but you can do as many special summons as you can.
I don't even know what a special summon is.
It's alright, boo boo.
Do like the green or like what are the colors on the upper right? Like what are they?
Oh, those are their elements. Certain cards vibe with certain elements. So, like I said, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Tried to become a weird fusion of Magic in a way. I mean, hell, they got in trouble for using spell in their name before Magic came along. It's like, Magic. Magic cards used to be Magic, and then they had to change to spell cards because MTG.
Did you say
was,
magic cards used to be magic cards?
Yeah, spell cards used to be Magic cards. Okay,
Okay,
you know what?
so we're on the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. got it.
Yes. And
Did you just you son of a bitch?
what? I destroyed your creature? You're welcome.
You did. You fucking twat waffle. Anyway.
Anyway, so But then they got in legal trouble and had to change the magic, the green cards, to spell. Ooh, adding a card to your hand, huh? Oh, for shame. Okay.
It wasn't the one I wanted.
That's the only card in your graveyard.
No. That's not the card I wanted to use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe he did want to use it. Because, you know, maybe that's the on switch.
Maybe it is. Is that a red eyes? Oh, never mind. Okay. I have no idea what that did.
It made it so you can't attack.
Stupid.
I love this.
So it's so good. This game is so good.
Isn't it?
It's caught my attention. It's great.
I mean, you're right. This is far superior to Magic in every way.
If you are a delusional drug taker, then yeah, sure. 100%. I take a bunch of, caffeine pills, and I just make coffee out of them. Yep, that's right. Yep,
that's right. Yep.
Yep, I have no idea how to play this.
It's okay, no worries. Like I said, we could go to our former, because right now we're just experimenting, showing you some Yu-Gi-Oh!
I will say, I do like some of the artwork, though, because the artwork is pretty cool.
Some of the artwork is pretty good, yes.
I do think that Magic's is better, but also at the same time, I am not the biggest fan of like newer pieces of art of Magic. Like, they are very talented, don't get me wrong. They make really good art. It's just, I think the older versions of Magic gave it more of like a fantasy feel to me.
It really did.
You know, but like the newer art's not bad. It's pretty good. What do we have here? Is this cool?
Yes, it is.
This is legit. I love it.
So do I. Oh, I will. I'll slap you all.
Slap me with a... I feel like this episode is just going to be me being negative towards Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, apparently you are negative. You're as negative as it gets.
I just don't like the way the game is played. There's something weird about it.
I get it.
It feels weird. It's so weird. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm like not smart enough to understand it, because if I wanted to put time into
it, he's not smart enough to understand it.
Shut up, Cole.
It's okay.
And I am smart enough to understand it. I just don't care.
Yeah,
I invested way too much time in Magic, and Magic has ruined me. No Parabons for any other card game.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, a card game has to be smooth transitioning, in my opinion. And for Yu-Gi-Oh!, I feel like the way they made it smooth was giving people one-turn kill decks, and now it's, like I said, nearly impossible to play if you don't have anything to stop a one-turn kill.
That just seems so weird. Like, how do you make a game and then have cards to be like, hey, I just started this, I win? It's like, what? No, that's dumb. And you can do that too with Magic if you have the right cards for it. But even then, players like that still get the eye. Like, dude, very unnecessary. There's no point of playing that, because everyone's going to tell you no.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like your Cranko deck.
My Cranko deck, my Goblin deck, my Copy and Steal, my Mono Green Nisa Elf deck.
There is.
But I feel like those are like basic, and what I mean by basic, like everybody plays those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. All right,
well,
give us just one quick second.
One quick second!
Sorry about that. I was just having a discussion with Cade, being like, it's okay, bro. If you want to tap out, you can tap out.
I never tap out. I will continue to trudge through the mud with no knowledge of how this is supposed to be.
I mean, you're right. You're right. You have to at least win one.
Bro, didn't you see it? I won all those other times.
Yes, I did. You were fantastic, Steven.
Um, yeah, I was so good. Ooh, this is a
You
cool
were
dragon.
so good. Like,
I
so freaking good.
I am a dragon, and I've come with 0 attack power.
Oh, yeah. I remember that creature. Yes. Turn change.
However, I do remember when Yu-Gi-Oh first came out as a card game because I did play this with my friend, and that was when like the first Yu-Gi-Oh sets came out, right?
Yeah.
And it was like at the point where it was like I remember a buddy of mine who had like Yugi's style of deck, and then somebody that my friend knew had like a whole like cartoon style of deck.
The
Where
tune
you had to
deck.
have the,
Yeah.
yeah, you had to have
Toon
like
World.
the tune cards to do that and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, it was pretty fucking awesome to see that. I was like, that's kind of cool, you know, like.
Well, of course. It's a.
Well, at the time, I was like that was super cool because I was like, you know, like okay, I was a kid at the time when Yu-Gi-Oh first came out, you know, we started getting into it, and then my buddy stopped playing that and he started playing Magic, and he was like, check out this card game, and I was like, oh man, another card game? He's like, yeah, it's pretty dope. And then I sat there and I started watching him and his buddies play, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I could probably get used to this. This is pretty neat. Yeah.
It is. Oh. 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 Can't have that.
Don't do it. Don't.
Nope.
What
I'm
a
not
city.
gonna-
Oh my.
I ain't gonna
Oh
let you
my
use him.
gosh. Do it. Do it. I don't know what
Okay, yeah.
it does.
Yeah, target the card I activate it. Make your MST do nothing.
How about this one?
Oh, well. That's the one I did. That's the one I wanted you to destroy.
I think you're
You see-
lying to me.
Oh shit.
They're both the same thing.
I know, right?
You're filthy, is what you are. You're a filthy boy.
Oh, very filthy. I'm very naughty. No, you took away my threatening roar, so now you can attack, but I wouldn't recommend attacking.
Why? Does your dragon do something stupid?
No, it's just you have 0 attack, so you'll take 1200 damage.
Why? Because of your defense?
Yes!
If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the damage step. What kind of weird off-the-wall mechanics is this?
It's the
Why couldn't-
best mechanics.
Why couldn't you just word it, hey, when it's in defense mode, whenever the opposite person attacks, they take that much fucking damage because of their defense, right?
I know, right?
1200.
Well, no, that's how
So-
Yu-Gi-Oh works. So with attack and defense, if your attack is lower than my defense, the attacking monster takes a difference in life point damage. And same goes if it's an attacking versus attacking. You take the difference. Like I said, very convoluted. And you
That
have
sounds-
to attack your opponent's creatures before you can hit their life points.
That sounds dumb and stupid and way, way too convoluted than it needs to be.
Yeah, see,
Konami,
I
get your
prefer
shit together.
like Magic where you could choose if you want to block or choose if you want to let the attack go through. That way it allows you more room to play and choose.
Well, it gives you a more strategic thing to do, and I'm not sure if Yu-Gi-Oh has it, and they might have it, but like in Magic, you know, it's like you don't attack creatures directly unless you have cards that like state that you
Yeah.
can.
No,
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh! So like you see, I can't hit your life points. I have to literally attack creatures on your field before I can even hit your life points. So if that was in defense mode, you wouldn't have taken any life point damage. But you know what? You do you, boo-boo.
So you literally have to like make yourself in a defensive position in order to block. All right, that's kind of
Yeah,
cool. Still weird, I have to say. You know.
just a little bit.
Um. Interesting. Okay. What does this guy do? Um. Yeah, sure. I guess.
Just so that, wait. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I have nothing on my side of the field. What are you going to target?
Um. Whatever I want. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Target whatever you want. Go for it.
I mean, thin air. Hell yeah. Got
You
it.
just took out your own card.
That's why I'm the best, bro. I'm so good. What's this? What is this? Is that exile? What is that? That's the graveyard? I thought this was the
That's
graveyard.
like Robert Downey
That's this-
Jr. accidentally punching
Okay.
his friend in Tropic Thunder.
You never go full retard.
Never go full retard. See, now it's in defense. Good job.
It's good. I'll be able to defend everything now.
However, it's not going to matter.
Do your worst! I am a dragon!
Oh, just wait. You're going to love this. So, with my 2 dragons on the field, I will tribute summon them to say, screw the rules, I have money. Bring out my blue eyes white dragon.
Wow, he looks like a cyan blue toilet plunger.
And you know what this Scion Blue toilet plunger is going to do?
Block.
You see your warrior? We're gonna attack it. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sending your ass to the Shadow Realm this duel.
Good, I'd rather go to the Shadow Realm than play this game. At least I'll be able to watch it go to the Shadow Realm. Hey, you want to play some Yugioh? No!
The only way out of the Shadow Realm is to win in Yu-Gi-Oh!
And I just never win. My whole story is just that, like, I'm stuck in a purgatory state of losing and not knowing how to play the game.
Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
That'd be terrible, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then we're gonna put him out. Yes.
I see. Oh yeah, I like where this is going.
Wait, no. Defensive, please. Be
Oh
defensive.
no. Oh, too bad you didn't set him. Oh no. Are you going to attack? Give me game? Yes. Take 3,000 damage.
Yes.
Off yourself.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. See, that's a weird mechanic to me, though.
Where you can't attack directly?
Well, I hit your creature and I lose life?
Well, yeah, because you had 0 attack. My creature had 3,000 attack. So, obviously, the higher attack goes through. That's what I was trying to explain to you. It's not like Magic if you do, like, 1,000 damage to my creature. No. Normally, your creature would be killed and you take the residual damage left over.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a stupid mechanic.
Yep.
Not because I suck or anything, I just think it's a really shit mechanic.
Alright, so, Yu-Gi-Oh! What are your final thoughts on that? Love it?
I hate
it? What would you
I
do
hate
to
it.
make it better, personally, in your opinion? From someone who's never really played Yu-Gi-Oh! From what you saw in those 5 duels and what you heard on some explanations, how would you bring it up, or your opinion, what would make it better?
You know what? I honestly can't give you like my opinions on how I would do it because I don't play this game enough to understand the concept of how everything goes. You know?
Yeah.
Because like because like I have to play enough to know like basically the basics, and obviously I don't know the basics, and I didn't have enough time to actually play this. And even if I did have enough time, I can already tell you that I would not like it, and that's probably most likely because of a bias standpoint, because I really like Magic and I like the way its system is. Listen, Yu-Gi-Oh's not getting just this treatment. I shit on Genshin's card game all the time because of like their systems or whatever. Okay, so like, was it Genius Invocation? Cool idea, shit execute in my opinion.
Well, yeah, it's just like how they made Gwent for the PlayStation.
Never played that one either.
It was hard.
No, I just think because like normally when you want to play a game, you want something that's challenging and you want it to be on, for the most part, equal on both sides of the table.
Exactly.
So like with Magic, you have card draw, which is luck, which Yu-Gi-Oh has that also, but Magic's got a whole mana system to where it's about luck and how you build your deck. So like yeah, if you have like a ton of money, you can buy all the cards that you want to make like a super dope quick deck that wins on like what, turn 2, sometimes turn 1. But nobody likes those kinds of players. I know I don't. I mean, I make some pretty gnarly decks, but I usually give people 5 turns to do what they need to do.
It seems like you're in the same boat because I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh right now, where it stands currently, that's where Yu-Gi-Oh is. That everyone's running OTK decks, and those just aren't fun to have to sit there wait for your opponent's combo to go off before you even do anything. And by turn 2, if they go first, all you can do is maybe set a card or just hope that you can survive the next turn. But most chances with OTK turns, they're just horrible to play against because, again, it's all that you're sitting letting everything resolve because you have no hand traps. And like, if we were doing this real competitively, I would have run my Exodia deck. And basically that deck is basically, if you get 5 Exodia cards in your hand, the pieces of Exodia, right, left leg, left arm, right arm, and the head, you win the duel no matter what your life points are at. So everything in the deck is made to get those cards from your deck to your hand.
So does it matter what turn it is? If you like, let's say you can work on drawing to get all those pieces. As soon as you get all of those pieces, no matter what turn it is, you win?
Exactly. As soon as you draw all 5 pieces of Exodia, it's game over.
And that's during whenever the game, right? Not the start of it.
Yeah, so if you manage to draw all 5 pieces in your first hand on the first turn, you win.
Okay. Now, can you still win? Let's say like you're halfway through your guys' game, and then you finally got the last piece that you needed. Do you still win?
Yep, as long as you have all 5 pieces in your hand. It doesn't matter what life points total are. If you have 1 life point left and you get the last piece you need, it's a victory.
I don't know, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh's weird to me. It's just so weird. I think the giant numbers are kind of weird. I think the way that like you cast your cards is weird. You know, there's a lot of like fusion stuff with like the newer things or whatever.
Oh, and you didn't even touch pendulum monsters.
Just a lot of like weird stuff where I'm like, this is a little much, if I'm gonna be honest.
I agree. See, the thing is with Magic compared to Yu-Gi-Oh is Magic has been relatively the same for a while. Occasionally they release a new mechanic, like when they did haste, when they did trample, when they did all that stuff.
Well, they've always had those mechanics. They just never had a name for them, right?
Yeah, until they gave it to specific creatures. That's what I'm saying is before you used to be able to do like the 1 card and you had to have that card. Now it's like a genre. Like if I tell you what color usually has haste.
Red.
What color usually has trample?
Green.
Lifelink.
White.
And what card usually has scry?
Blue.
So what I'm saying is, like, with those in mind, all those different colors that allow you a different way to play the game. In Yu-Gi-Oh, it allows that, but however, it is very convoluted with how they have set their game up to fail. At this point in Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think it's wise if anyone picks it up. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would say my honest opinion is if you're going to do a card game, don't do Yu-Gi-Oh. Do Pokemon, because even Pokemon has a mana type system like Magic.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is if you don't have the mana to cast your spells or
Like the resources,
yeah, or the energy to give your Pokemon, you're kind of just waiting there, and that can mean the difference between victory or failing. But in Yu-Gi-Oh, it feels like it's a race to the finish line, where the others,
Right.
it's kind of who's the threat, okay, who do I need to take out first, what do I need to look out for, that type of stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh,
Right.
you can basically counter most combos if you get 2 cards. That's Ash Blossom, or I can't remember, it's a Meteorite card, and those would stop a combo going off. But the whole problem is if you're doing it online, yeah, it's easy to build that deck, but in person, it's harder to attain those cards unless you're going to shell out the money. In Magic, you can easily buy a, like, I know the difference cost if you're doing Commander is high, but if you're just buying boosters, you could easily get a few friends together, open boosters, and do your own draft where you pass the pack, take a card,
Right.
pass the pack.
Yeah. And as long as you have land, you can like create like super cool decks out of like the stuff that they have within the set booster.
And you want to know, if I'm remembering this correctly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Also only has a 40 card deck limit.
From what I saw in the build your own stuff, yeah, it was a 40 card limit.
So that's the thing, is if you put in cards to get out your combo, if there's nothing you need like that mana system, it's all about a rush to the finish line. And I think that's why I personally don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because it's whoever can get their combos to pop the fastest wins.
Yeah, because usually when I like when I make a deck in Magic, it usually has one really strong play style, which is like a really like good like combo, and then I follow up with like 2 extra combos, which is something that people don't usually see. So if they get rid of the one, then I'm like, all right, I got this other combo. If they get rid of the other, then I have this other combo. But I have usually 3 combos in my decks, and they're all different depending on what the situation is, right? I always usually have one for like a combat win. I
Yeah.
usually also have one that's like a hybrid of combat and
Yeah.
spell, or I have like a sacrificial win, which is usually something crazy because they don't really see it coming.
See, and that's the thing I want to point out in Magic compared to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Feels like there's only one way to win. If someone breaks your combo, it's nearly impossible for you to recover. In Magic, you have more leeway to recover. Be like, well, okay, that one didn't work, but I can bide my time to try and get this out and try and get that going.
Yeah, maybe you're that jerk where like everybody has a bunch of like crazy big creatures and you're playing a zombie deck and you're like, oh no, I can't like kill all of those like flying creatures that they got. Guess I'll wipe the board, and then you have a card like Great Betrayal on the battlefield, and anything that dies that's not on your battlefield comes back to your battlefield as a zombie.
You want to know what's
Whoop-ah!
funny? I have a card especially made for field wipes. It destroys all enchantments. artifact. It removes from play enchantments, artifacts, graveyards, and creatures.
Oh, I got cards like that too, but
My
I
favorite thing
didn't.
to use that I feel like Steven would throw hands at is land destruction.
No, if you ever come across me that has land destruction, I swear I will make your next Magic experience fucking horrid.
Don't worry,
Okay.
one of these days, me and Steven will battle on Arena where we'll do a serious deck on, like, we'll do best out of three, but we'll make decks. The first out of three will be decks we love to play, and we'll try and go against each other like that. Then we will
Well,
do. Yeah,
my best deck is the Goblin deck, and then the
yeah.
deck that you use is a meta deck because werewolves are still meta right now, as
No, I
as
wouldn't
I
use meta.
remember.
I
You know,
would build a black deck that I would enjoy using. Because
swamps have some
remember,
pretty good stuff.
yeah, black's my color, black's my jam. And then
Well,
we
black
will
is my color too. That's why I play zombies, mono black
exactly.
zombies.
And so after that, we would go from that to doing another one showing the best of our experience what
Mhm.
a like dirty decks, like hardcore dirty, whether it be infinite combo or targeting land, we would have to see how that plays.
We're gonna do that on Arena? Cause dude, I didn't
Yeah.
spend a lick and dime
No,
on
you don't. You
Arena.
just neither did I. You used the card creation.
I know, but in order to get like the cards you need, you have to play those stupid little quest things and then
Well,
spend gold on
exactly.
it.
But see, that's the thing. We will do this in the future, not anytime soon. And then once we get the decks ready, that's when we're like, okay,
Okay.
let's do this.
Okay, I got you. So
Because
you want us to
remember,
play a little while.
yeah, and
Okay.
if you play in ranked at the end of the season that they do, you do get free packs, free gold, and everything depending on where you ranked.
It's not worth it though. It
Are you
really
sure?
isn't.
I know
It's
it's not
it's
worth it.
it's so okay. Look, I'm willing to play Arena like to make an episode, but
Yes.
I just let me be clear. Arena is a good place to start learning how to play Magic. It is
Oh no,
not a
I
place
fully
that I
agree.
would stay to play Magic. Like if you're out in Bumfuck Egypt, like where I'm at, where me and Cole can't play, then yeah,
Yeah.
Arena would be good for you to get that Magic fix. And if you're new, it's definitely good to start learning how to play Magic. Because like I'm gonna be clear, I played with some friends who think they know what they're talking about, and I'm like, these are basic like rules to the game itself. I think you need to go back and play Arena.
Yeah, I
You
agree
know,
with you right there.
so um, yeah. So I would say Magic Arena is a good place to learn how to play Magic because it actually teaches you how to do the steps and all that stuff. But when you play in person, you're not gonna have to sit there forever like phase one, and you're like,
Not only
yeah, I've
that, but
seen
you
this
can
already.
gaslight your friends a lot easier. That's a callback.
That's a good time. No, I think Yu-Gi-Oh still can be saved no matter how Konami does their thing because I haven't watched a lot of videos on Yu-Gi-Oh, but the few videos that I have seen, I don't remember what their name is, but they're not saying they're like dipping out of Yu-Gi-Oh. They're just not having fun with it right now, and I think it's because of what you were
See,
saying earlier.
the few people I watch who play Yu-Gi-Oh that I actually enjoy watching because they have fun with it are these four guys.
Uh-huh.
They're African American. Can't remember the name of their channel right now for the life of me. But what they do is they go onto Amazon, go onto eBay, and a lot
Uh-huh.
of the time they'll buy tournament ready decks, quote unquote, and they'll
Mm-hmm.
buy four of them and have their own little tournament. And since all of them are like high tournament players,
Oh
they
dang.
go through their decks and they're like, yeah, I'm going to get wrecked.
Like, oh
Like, hold on, let me
boy.
see if I can find them because I really want to do them justice by at least mentioning them properly, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Just
So
let
let
me
me
let
throw
me
up this screen real quick. Let's be right back.
okay. Just I want to be clear. Like, I'm not saying Yu-Gi-Oh is a terrible game. Okay, I just don't like it because I love Magic. I
Magic
think
is good, yes.
I don't think there's any other card game that's gonna touch the mechanic style of Magic. And the only like card game I could think of that's even close to that was Hearthstone because they have the resources and whatever. But like the way they do it is that you always get a gem each turn. You can manipulate it if you want, but they all stay there. And once you use them, that's it. It's like Magic's resources in Hearthstone, but
Yeah.
um, it's like okay, it's whatever. So like, I like Hearthstone, but I can't get it to work on my computer. Um, but Magic will always be my card game. There's a reason why like I have more than 25 binders of cards because there's so many good cards in there and the way that most of
You know
them
that feeling
are
you get
worded in a
sometimes when
way
it's
that
been
you
a
can
really, really
understand them.
long
But
time?
there are some cards
You know
that
what,
you
never
look at
mind.
a Magic and you're like, did you snort like 17 like caffeine pills today? Because it kind of seems like you're wigging out.
All right.
This card makes no sense.
Agreed. So now I can take down this be right back screen.
Okay.
And so this is the people. If you're looking right here, Team APS.
Oh, okay.
That's the people I would recommend. Their
Go
Team
to the channel
APS.
if you're into,
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the best one I would recommend too. It's just doing Team APS. Because they are really good. They make it fun in what they do. And they, as you see their content right here, they just have a lot of fun with everything they do here. But yeah, so anyway, that was Master Duel. We have Cade's first thoughts on that. So
I hated it. I'm not
He
gonna
did
lie,
hate it.
I hated it the entire time. And like I said, this is what I was saying earlier. Let it be known, I don't hate this game. It's just it'll never amount to Magic because I love Magic's mechanics. They're pretty solid, and I feel like they're actually pretty easy to understand. Like if I took a deck out and they were like, "What's this?" I'm like, "All right, so I'm gonna show you some stuff for Magic." Okay, before you even draw, you have your upkeep, which is like if you already had cards out that allow you to do something as soon as it's your turn. Then you have your untap phase, which some will say your cleanup phase is where you untap everything. And then you have your draw phase, which is where you draw a card. And then you have your main phase, which allows you to put down like enchantments and artifacts and cast instants or sorceries, or even like creatures on your first main phase. Well, some will say it's pre-combat, you know, and
Yeah.
then you go to combat, which is like if your creatures has haste or already has been on the battlefield, you can attack with them or you can use their special ability. And then you have your second main phase where you were like, you know what? I forgot to use this on my first main phase. I'm gonna use this on my second main phase. And then you end your turn. And then sometimes before the end of your turn, they have like an end upkeep where it's like on your end step you do something. I think those are pretty simple once you kind of get the hang of it, and you can use that same logic in Yu-Gi-Oh as well. But it's just so weird to me how Yu-Gi-Oh has their stuff because it's just like these spell cards and these trap cards go on the same spot
Place.
where the little spell corner,
Yeah.
and it throws me off guard.
It's alright. But we just want to say, first off, thank you all for joining us in this episode of Mana Podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with future content. Like we said, we're going to be posting out 2 videos a week. And from there, we should have fun. And if you liked gameplay with this one, we'll see that. And we might be adding Let's Plays with me and Cade, continuing on to, try different games and having fun.
basically, we're just gonna do a let's play.
Yeah.
We're still gonna do podcasts, but I feel like maybe if we have it to where one video is gameplay and the other is a podcast, it'd be pretty interesting.
Agreed.
But you know what? Actually, we could do more gameplay videos than podcasts. We can always do a podcast once a week, and then during the week we can do like a 30 to 40 minute video of whatever game we're playing.
I agree to that.
Because in that way, we're constantly still putting out videos
For our
you know?
viewers, yes.
Yeah, and then also like this video is fresh and new. Like we wanted it to be a podcasting, but like wherever like the pendulum swings, like let's say
Yeah.
if we make let's plays and they get more attentions than our podcast, like we might just go more let's plays than podcasts. It's wherever it goes. I'm okay with either one because they're both fun ideas, and I do doing the podcast. So
agreed. So once again, thank you all for watching.
Kermit the Frog is the best Yu-Gi-Oh player, and I'll fuck you up if you don't believe me. I'll show you like the